Hey guys, Ross here from Consolidata, and I'm excited to show you at least first glimpse at our new version of white labeled Consolidata. Now, I want to just be upfront that there are bugs because we literally just pushed this thing. For instance, if you do this on Safari, it looks all squished. So we're getting a couple things fixed. There's a few things that just popped up once we pushed it to live servers that were not there before, but we are getting these things worked out. My recommendation to you as an agency owner or doing this for SaaS is start getting things set up, start getting things figured out, but it'll probably be about a week before things are really smooth. Now, if you've been selling this to people, pre-selling it, there's no reason why you can't get them access. The only thing is that I'll take you through a few steps. You're going to notice there are going to be changes over the next week, just as I've even gotten in here, been able to see some of the things on the layouts and some things that are a little different than the way they were supposed to be, but you'll get the point here. So I'm going to go ahead and log into my Consolidata account. And a few things that we're about to change out of the gate is the launch pad is going to actually be up here in the navigational menu. Right now, they accidentally put the launch pad under the client accounts, which they're going to remove that tonight, but you'll see that in here. And the problem with that is that your clients, you don't want them to see the launch pad because, and actually, this is not the way your clients see it right now. This is going to be changing a little bit too. I'll walk you through that in just a moment. But anyways, let's just go through the new platform here. There's an agency dashboard coming. And what this is going to allow you to do is see all your customer stats in one spot. The way that you add clients right now is you literally just go here, you hit add client, and this description here is going to be going away. Right now you can add a tagline. You put their website, their company name, their information, and then down here you've got an admin level or a user. An admin would be if like you're reselling this as a SaaS, then you might want to make them an admin. If you are reselling this as a user account, like for a customer, then you can click user. Now, let's say that you want a customer who is using AI chatbots to only be able to see access to their dashboard, their dashboards. Then what you can do here is go through, remove the things that you don't want them to be able to see access to, and boom. Or you can do read only, so that way they can see them, but they cannot edit them. So that's how you'll set that up. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention is once you do that, so I created a client account, boom, you get this. The guys had this beautiful idea that they would set it up to where you would custom brand. You could custom brand every single client. That is not how I want it. That is not how we're going to do it. It doesn't even fit with our plans. So this branding page up here, which is only visible to you, is actually going away. They've already taken it away on this the button up here, so that way, and they're putting it up here. So you'll set the branding once, and it's going to be the same thing for every single client. So that is a bug, or not even really a bug, just an oversight on the team's end here, and that is something that's changing. But once you've set this up, you go in here, you can see how you can change the buttons. You can add logos, etc. in here. Last time I tried to upload this, there was a bug. So let's see if that's been resolved. I only sent that bug like 5 minutes ago. So let's just take a look and see. Okay, so he updated that. And let's see, did it update? Because it says it's not showing it there. Let's just take a look. Branding set, let's just do update again. Okay, well, we'll test it and see if it updated. Maybe it just didn't show it here. So this here is visible for you. Eventually, you'll be able to give your customers this horizontal menu bar as well. And that's only going to be like in a week or so. And that'll make it sit really nice if you're embedding this in your Go High level or in their Go High level. Let me show you what this looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and hit log out and log back in. If there's multiple accounts or just singular right now, it's showing this. We're actually changing this to where it only shows this if there are multiple accounts tied to that email. So once this populates, then you can see it did. It's just a little small, so we need to make this logo a little bigger, allow you to change the sizing of it, but you can see it did. In fact, it changed the colors and the branding here on this page. This here is the launchpad showing on a customer client account. As I mentioned before, we don't want this. We don't like this. You don't want them to know Consolidata exists. You might want custom menu links, which we'll get that coming, just like Go High Level has, so that you can make your own launchpad. But don't worry, we will be getting rid of this. As you'll go through, you'll notice there are updates to the UI, which is really nice. They did a really nice job making some of these things clean. There are a few things that I want to change. For instance, this gray needs to reach to the bottom. This box could be a little bit longer. Same thing on quite a few of these pages, like this could just drop down so that way it doesn't look small. On your dashboards here, same thing, like I would like this gray just to be all the way to the bottom, and then for this white thing to drop lower as well. I did not change my buttons in the branding, but you can change the buttons in the branding, so that'll be there as well. So let's go back to the agency level login because there's a few other things I need to show you. So if you click on over, let's see your clients, branding. Okay. So you'll notice that it says to get started with domain binding, please add an A record with the IP address, and then you put it right here. You basically, you're going to point it to this in your hosting provider's DNS. It says it's going to take 24 to 48 hours for an even smoother experience. Use that. So that's basically how you're going to get your own custom branding. Now, when you use that custom branding, now, like let's say you go and you put like app.yourbrand.com, you point it to this. Now what you can do is it's going to use your branding here for your splash page, for your login page, which is really nice. So you'll be able to add that in. We're also going to be setting up a generic email, just like Lead Connector has, for sending out the user password resets and all that good stuff. Eventually, we'll allow you to use your own email. That's just going to take a little bit of time for us to be able to set that up. Okay, you can turn off clients right now just by doing this. And you can edit clients, by clicking in on that. This is just the first little bit. We have, so we wanted to at least get this going, bugs rolled out before we start rolling out the new features, because we got to work the bugs out of this. Over the next couple weeks, you're going to start seeing so many new features populating in here that you'll be able to give your customers access to. So guys, you can go ahead, log in. You'll see this. You can start playing around with it. And I'm excited for you to be able to, if you don't have this already, or if you don't have the agency level, what you'll see is you'll see just one client account. You will be able to add multiple client accounts. But one thing that you can now do is add users. So in the past, you couldn't add multiple users to a specific account. Now you can. So really exciting that you can be able to start adding more team members in, give them only access to certain things so they can't mess up certain stuff. I know you're probably excited for us to have our Google Analytics replacement coming out. That is like maybe a week, 2 weeks away from being able to push that stuff out. This event tracking is actually getting relabeled to duration tracking. They accidentally put the wrong names in it. Now, if you've got a bunch of clients, we're gonna have a little search bar up here so that way you can search through them. And we're going to make this menu bar collapsible so that way you can see them all. But now what's nice is it helps you to organize, dashboards much better. The other thing that you're going to see is the ability to push these dashboards that you've already made into client sub accounts. You'll see that really, really soon. So that way you'll be able to just say, oh, okay, here's game and repair. I don't know if I actually have one, but we'll just pretend this is game and repair. And then you'll be able to just click a button that will send it over into that other account. So that way you're not trying to rebuild a bunch of dashboards for people. Right on, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for your patience. Do us a favor. If you find bugs, drop them in the chat. Just be patient with us because it's going to be a little overwhelming over the next week. Thank you very much.